Ingram Hollow. When a mysterious stranger arrives in the night and sinister events begin to occur, former exorcist Enoch Green is pulled out of retirement and back into the war between heaven and hell. After retiring to the small town of Ingram Hollow, former exorcist Enoch Green is dragged back into the war when the arrival of mysterious stranger Ben Astor coincides with a series of animal attacks. After a severed goat's head is placed in the fountain in the town square, Enoch is asked to consult by the tenacious investigating officer Emilia Grace. He soon realizes that it's not just a sick joke, but a taunt by a demon, Forrest. This theory is confirmed when Ben is chased all the way to the church in the dead of night by a pack of hellhounds on the orders of that demon. With the help of the church's grave digger and groundskeeper, Rowan Bones, and her undertaker girlfriend, Pandora Hearst, Enoch seeks to juggle protecting the town, finding a way to free Ben from the claim the demon Forrest has on him, and keeping the civilian casualties to a minimum. His job is made hard when the demon Forrest roots itself within the town's small police force, moving from person to person to gain power and control, and harder still when all of his contacts are one by one killed. The only person Enoch can find to help is the vengeful Sasha Briggs. Banding together, Enoch, Ben, Rowan, Sasha and Pandora must learn to work together as a group and put aside any disbeliefs that they might have. After half the town people and Enoch himself are possessed by demons, and Ben's parents, who made the deal with the demon in the first place, arrive in town, restoring order and saving those they care for falls into the hands of Rowan, Pandora, Sasha and Ben. Trapping the demon in Enoch's body, they have until 3 a.m. until the demon siege breaks and they can get into the hallowed ground of the church at their full strength. With no way out and very little time, they have to find an exorcism that works to free their friends and family. Retreating to a defendable position, the group are trapped within the bell tower of the church and utilize the acoustics to exorcise the demons from the town's people and free their friends. The target audience for this TV show are viewers between the age of 20 to 30 years old and are fans of the horror fantasy genre. Due to some of the scenes in the show, they would have to be alright with gore, placing them more on the horror side of horror fantasy. This program will definitely be aired after the 9 p.m. watershed, but it's aimed at streaming services like Netflix, who did Midnight Mass, a religious horror, or Amazon Prime, who did Good Omens, a religious fantasy comedy. The main characters are Enoch Green, who is a kind, patient, and intelligent retired exorcist trying to relax after decades of life-threatening situations. He just wants a quiet life in the country after a fraught and dangerous career, but it isn't going according to plan. Rowan Bones, who is a decisive, loyal, and perceptive grave digger and groundskeeper of the church in Ingram Hollow, and is dating Pandora Hearst. Pandora Hearst, who is a charming and clever undertaker, who came to Ingram Hollow after inheriting a property and stayed after meeting Rowan Bones, but lives in the city 3 days a week for work. Ben Astor, who is a serious, hostile, and paranoid firstborn son of a diplomat, whose parents made a deal with the demon Forrest, promising him to the demon while he was still a baby. He comes to Ingram Hollow, hunting down the closest exorcist still living with the ability to save him from his fate. This group is later joined by Sasha Ricks. She is vengeful and the only contact Enoch can make with the outside world before Forrest's net closes around the town, and is determined to make someone pay for the death of her friend.